Okay, okay. We're getting ready to go to the hike. Going to the hike. Okay, so do nothing. Just stay. That's it. All I was doing was just watching the fire. There is a saying that comes. So should I skip? Okay. You wanna know? I go see Alana. Okay. I didn't think about Alana that evening. I didn't think about Alana that evening at all. That thing with the cake, like it didn't ever happen. I thought I remember well her refilled disappointment face. Maybe in some other situation I would never have decided to go to her, but now a final reason to leave this place and end this stupid hike have arrived. I recall that old Saba told me to be prepared for new tasks. I decided not to ask for her permission, and after choosing a proposal moment, I disappeared in the forest. Nightfall on the camp. I mentally thanked the camp leader for not researching the land too well, since this citizens was only a few hundred meters away. The other long walk through the night forest was not in my plans. Soon I came to the squad and hesitated. Wow, it looks silly. What would I tell Lana? Moreover, why would I go to her? Why to, I mean, what? Why would I go to see her in the first place? My head was so heavily and full that there was no room in there for the development of a idea. If I would compare my brain that is permitted to a bond halfway, full of sleep thoughts overtaking each other, and carry giant chores crushed, then now it's nothing but a forgotten tiny path in the distance, the large forest, which is only used in time of deceit necessary. So it's better not to think about anything and just that. But where should I go? Maybe to her cabin. And what if she's not there? All of a sudden, something knocked me down and I fall to a dut. It's a good thing that I had the time to scan out my arm. Otherwise, I would have broken my nose. Gotcha! I quickly got up from the ground and saw Alana stand before me. What are you doing? I couldn't stop myself from shouting, despite my best effort. You should be. You should be You should be stargazing. She answered fritterly. What if I had smashed my nose or had broken my nose? I say it more calmly. Well, either of those happen. Well, neither of those happen. Look, why do you always mock me? I always regret my decision to try and ease your loneliness. Well, today's punishment not enough for you. Can you ever draw similarly discern conclusions? It's entirely your fault. The smile instead disappeared from Alana's face. What exactly is my fault? Everything. You mean I am to blame all the time? What the? Yes. This is not how this works. Like, it was your decision to go get the cake. I didn't do anything. I was just standing by. She crossed her hands in front of her chest and turned away. Great. I suddenly wanted to get away from this place as fast as possible, but it was because of you. I came here. What? I guess you are quite boring, given that everybody is hiking and you're alone here. I don't care, she yelled tearfully. Well, if things are that way, what do you want to do? What do you mean? Well, if you come here because of me, such a thought of to me. Though I don't really know what I come here for. After such a greeting, I no longer want to do anything. Then it's up to me to choose. Said Alana cheerfully and started to think. I stared at her for some time, but then couldn't stand it. Listen, if you are again planning to. I know. Let's scare the others. We're dressing up as ghosts. For example, it's going to be so fun. I didn't find this fun anyway. Enough with that already. I began tired but broken off. Maybe that's not such a bad idea. After all, by the time she think it over, gathering all she needed, old Saba and the Pyrenees will already be back. If I come here because of Alana, then I need to play along. Perhaps you're right. What? She was looking at me with her eyes wide open. Are you going to agree to like that? Well, what's so wrong about that? And furthermore, if you insist. She studied me intently for 7 seconds and then ruffled off. Exactly. Then we need some bed sheets. We want to look like real ghosts, don't we? Probably. You go get them. Alana and Steve impaired. Where do you think I am? Where do you think I am going to get them? Take them take them from your cabin, obviously. It wasn't that obvious to me. So you don't want to? She instead make a gloomy face. Okay. I recall the fact that there was a sense of bed lines and on the Sabo's ruined doors, so maybe there was nothing to worry about. We arrived, the Cavalier cabin, and I said to Alana, wait for me here. Sir, yes, sir. She replied off in simple me. It seems Alana was entering immediately in the game. Quickly found 2 clean white bedsheets. It's a shame they are going to get smutty. Here, take it. I hand one of the bedsheets to her. It's too large for me. Alana said after wailing it in her hand. No wonder considering her heights. Give it to me. Found the bed sheets in half and I give it back to her. It's much better now. Follow me. She put the white clothes over her and ran into the forest. I threw myself after her. Look at this CG. Okay, look at this. Look at the CG. Everybody's just having a campfire. Bro, are we seriously gonna scare the camp? The Pyrenees? Just a few minutes later, we were near the Pyrenee campfire, hiding behind the trees. Now it was clear that the trick, harmfully at first, was taking an unpleasant turn. For some reason, I was sure from the start that the hike would end before Alana took any actions, and now we were staying 10 minutes away from the Pyrenees dressed in bed sheets. We didn't look frightened at all, rather we looked common. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, I guess we gotta scare some Pyrenees. Oh shoot. Okay. No wonder the next choices after this make sense. Okay, never mind. Get ready on my mark. wait. Actually, I was joking. When we agreed to all this, think again. It won't do any good. You get, you you will get yourself put under house arrest until the end of the shift. And so, wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, oh no, that was him. See, some stuff like this, I really just look back and see, like, did she say this or I said? But I might go, you know. And so will I. Ah, because he's stressed. We're doing this rougher. No restraints, no surrender. Damn you on. This is worse than the Sylvia one, man. Are you ready? On the count of 3. I start sculling through all the possibilities outcome in my head. Feverish. There was many of them. First one, me and Lana ran out from behind the trees and started the pioneers laughing, resulting in me getting a considerate scalding from the camp leader and possibly something ever worse. Say, Alana is sensing to the high measuring of punishment, fearless under the laws of the pioneers' camp. Second one, I stand here opposite with the others how Alana run around the globe in the bedsheet. She is sensing to the highest multiple like in the first option, and I stay relaxed and safe. So what I'm saying is the second option is you running away, be back in camp, and wait for her to do this. Like what? I don't drink tea. Okay, the third one, I do everything possibly to prefer her from coming this act of motivation, and no one suffered but herself agreed. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Is that her? This stuff worked? Interesting. Okay. It all could have gone so well, but either those thought too much than 3 seconds. Well, I shouted the count, so I had managed to pull myself together in time, which he spread out into the glow, screaming in harmony. I expect all the pioneers laughing aloud. Someone ever fallen from the lodge he was sitting on and started rolling on the ground. Bro, tried to save the day and yelled out loud possibly so Alana would hear me, but not the others. Fool! Stop it! Come here! Bro. I don't know whether it was my precision that worked or Alana understand that her performance had failed, but she ran in my direction quickly and without pausing, hid herself in the forest. I didn't hesitate to follow her. Such a vile life is a tight chance that she won't be punished again. It's good that I didn't join in on that trade of that. Now I need to find Alana. It turns out to be not that hard, as she managed to get far. Alana was sitting on the tree stump, crying. Hold on, oops. Okay. Alana was sitting on the tree stump, crying. I stood still hesitantly. Of course, such an outcome would be expected, but now I have literally no idea what to do for how to comfort her. And besides, I go back to the camp intensely, and I had agreed to prepare in that show. But it's just got worse. As well as that, I tried to undo death. At that moment, I wish it would all just consider to exit. I just wanted to close my eyes and arrive elsewhere. Provincially in a quiet and peaceful place, but the sight of a sobbing Alana tempts me to take action. I walked up to her and sat down down on the ground. Well, what will you expect anyway? I began precisely. It was sure to end up this way. You to blame for everything, you. You to blame to everything, you. Alana shouted in tears. So, what would I have changed if I had spent out with you back here? Back there. We both would have been laughed at, that's all. You always had this way, always. Her sobbing was becoming louder and louder, then she suddenly rushed at me and started pounding my chest with her fist. The hit was not hard. It was more likely attempted to take out the deeper that have grabbed Alana than a real wish to beat me up. Calm down, alright, I said firmly. She stopped crying for a second and hugged me. Maybe nothing would have changed, but it would have been more comfortable for me if we did it together. I didn't know what to say, so I just patted her on the head. Can I stay like this for a bit longer? Yes. At that time, she didn't seem like a dangerous explosion negligee reacting in the form of a little girl, but just like a little sister of mine who messed things up. I was mad at her at all. On the contrary, it seems I have too was beginning to care about the failure of the ghost play act. It's alright, it's alright. So she's a little brother and sister relationship, okay. We scared them probably next time. Yeah. Whoa. What the? Okay, let me get this straight. What is the CG? What is the CG? Why am I seeing this under here? Why am I seeing this under here? I feel like this could be one of those century CGs, but they covered it up somehow. I don't know. But I'm not gonna think about that. I don't know for how much longer we sat in silence. Alana stopped crying and I didn't want to disturb her as she just climbed down. But I also have absolutely no desire to stay in the forest overnight. Hey, let's get back to camp. I shook her shoulder gently, but there was no answer. Alana had fallen asleep. Not again! You should have took. Oh my god, you should have took some acid before this. What the? Hey, I stood her harder. No effect. At that moment, I wanted to cry. Why does this always happen to me? Why do I get catched up in these foolish situations always and everywhere? I don't know, man. You got into this situation. The weirdest thing is, the only time we got into this situation with Sylvia, when you two was in the doctor's office. I mean, it could have been a situation that happened at the library, but somehow no one was there, so shoot. Ever having suddenly arrived in a weird pioneer camp in the middle of nowhere, I don't get to become a ejection and instead a victim of a sick common mind or particular in a specific war on the side of a group of suicidal cartons. Okay. Pacific like a regular hero of a science fiction. No, instead I have to spend the night in a forest with a little girl in my arms, who is mumbling in a bed sheet. Next time, I'd rather have the monstrous experiment, we had to move. Cause this is not the first time she did this, and then Otisaba said like, "Where you been?" How the word get explain this? I stood up and pulled the sleeping line on my back. Be there was a way to wake her up, but first is I did want to, and second, one more bird on one left. At that point, made no difference. It's good that she's not heavy. At the squad, I stopped Ulyana on a bench and threw myself down beside her, totally exhausted. Having a little girl is hard to carry for too long. Thank you, God. Oh, to solve, I didn't see nothing. The stars in the sky were shining brightly. Perhaps they give their light not only to me in this camp, but also shining on the sea wherever I was born and where my old home is. It was, if painful as in my chest. I dissevered my old fat clears, and a stir of burn started to make its way from my stomach to my throat. It was not wisefulness, more like a sad remembrance. Because describing all that happening, I feel more alive and less than 5 days here than I have for the last 7 years there. And now I really wasn't sure if I wanted to get back. Only one question still ate me: how and why I end up here. It filled up yet again in my mind. I haven't spent much time seeking answers or ever to think about my situation lately. My thoughts was opening with everyday routines of Fettley. And now, oh, and now in order to break away and be able to wish to stay here for good, I need to understand the nature of this place. It's just that ever a night trail in a gold cage have a right to know how, and behold, well, he got in there. And after that, too, made the choice whether to stay or not. I don't know how much longer I would have been developed to sustain these thoughts, but a line of loud snoring brought me back to reality. So small, but she snores so loud. I sigh, but I lie on my back again and head to her cabin. I had no desire to explain to everything to Alyssa, so I just put the sleeping alone on the on the porch, knowing at the door, and left quickly. Arrival saw a cabin with mixed feelings. On the one hand, I had done what I intentionally do. I have a comfortable interaction of Ulyana. On the other hand, the two calm bed sheets in my hand look more like a rage left over from some wounds out struggle jacket. I opened the door softly and went in. Oh shit. Oh shit. Bro. Oh no. Oh no, bro. Like, this, like, with someone, I don't feel like he's in trouble. I feel like I'm in trouble too. Like, shoot. Someone! Fuck. All the Saba was sitting at the desk and seems she had been waiting for me. Do you want to explain something to me? No. Well, just don't scold her again. It's my fault. Just like that, I became a hero to my own surprise. My tough and act faster than my thoughts. Perhaps some of my best traits, whatever I wasn't aware of, having shown themselves. Humorously as option to common sense. Really? Have started this, I chose to stick to my decision. Well, it was me who got the bed sheets. I was wait, what? Oh my god. Take a minute. Just take a minute. Okay, well, it was me who got the bed sheets. and I was staying behind a tree back then. Behind what tree? The camp leader looked at me in an ambivalent. So, what did you need the bed sheets for? I rely on my mistakes. So you are not talking about the force thing. Salman, I don't understand you. I wanted to know where you disappeared to. So mystery during the hike. But now I would be interested in listening to your bed sheet story. But it was impossible that she and all the others hadn't seen a live performance. What the world? The pioneers laughed out loud. Pioneers laugh out loud. Could have been only my imagination. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, there was. I thought they were scared. Something's wrong. Someone losing his mind. I feel like he is. Because they were scared. They were not laughing, they were scared. Someone losing his mind. Shoot. Oh, the Saba, I'm serious. Did you see someone in the bed sheets spread out as you regular? So, it was you? She gave me a close look. No, it wasn't me. Could she tell just from my height? But you were holding the bed sheets. Yes. I couldn't understand if she was playing me for a fool, or she really did know what this was all about. Oh, Saba, let's act like this conversation never happened. I'm tired for today. Alright, go to bed. Wow. What the? To my surprise, she really agreed. I feel like she's tired too. What the? Someone loses his mind. That's it. Someone loses his mind. Or they completely outread this route for something. I don't know. Of course I was ashamed by such a reaction, but I decided to use the moment. I whipped the blanket around myself and turned to face the wall. But I could sleep. There was no thought my head was aching, but I still couldn't manage to fall asleep. I rolled to the other side, imagining the day starting to flash from my eyes. I shut my eyes tightly to drive them away, but it didn't work. Suddenly, I hear a knock at the window. What the? Huh? Other side seemed to be asleep. I dressed myself and walked outside. Hello? You. Alana was standing before me with a tricky little smile. How did you manage to carry me to the oh my god, the cabin? Was it hard? The Bro, we knocked on the door. Where's your roommate? She could have gotten you. Not really. Where have you come from? Where have you come from? I couldn't sleep, but at that moment, bed seemed to be the only place where I was reside with no suffer, which is why Alana's suddenly visit didn't please me at all. Me. How was she? Did you get scalded? No, I avoided it somehow. That's great then. I always get lucky. Something's wrong here. What the? That's for sure. My eyes begin closing to spell on my will. See, this is what. Oh my god. It seemed that slumber had finally come above me. Look, I'm very tired. This won't take long. Yes, it will. Close your eyes. No. No. No, we got breathe. Let's go to sleep. No, I don't trust this at all. Sorry, just knowing someone lost his mind for some reason, I don't trust this at all. It was the easiest thing to do, and I didn't ever want to know what she needed for. Maybe that's way she wouldn't leave me alone sooner. Close my eyes. No. What? You give me a kiss on the cheek? Hold on. Why did they draw it like this? Why did they draw it like this? Bro, this looks like she got like a grown man's face. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like I can't take it in right now. I did not ever expect a kiss because for some reason we didn't get no kiss CG in Sylvia's route, but for some reason they dated, and everybody knows the rumor about oh well they're dating now, but it was on the final day, and now people want to know what will happen after that. So you tell me right now, you're giving me kiss CG with the lolly girl, but you couldn't give me with the first girl route I did? Are you serious? Whatever. They have another game for some. They have another game out there. Don't worry, I will play it at some random time. Not now. Somewhere soon, probably. You gotta be kidding me. And in that moment, I felt like a believed kiss. Man, my eyes opened by themselves, but Alana was already ran away and waved her hands to me. Sit still, been in bed, and I couldn't ever manage to shout anything after her. Don't know for how long I stood like that, but ever the night chill cleaned my sobbing. I shivered and went back to bed. Thank you God. This time I didn't want to sleep. I wanted to think it all, though. My eyes, which had begun to close as I was standing before Alana, seemed to issue as a common to the rest of the body, and I fall asleep before I realized what happened. She Day 6. Congratulations, you're out a long route. You did it! Yay! Okay, but I'm about to say that the whole I'm not really just make you go for a roller coaster in this route. I I don't know. I never expect we could have, but not exactly like a kiss on the mouth. CG. It's exactly like she kissed us on the cheek because she's a child. Whatever, yay, whatever, lolly stuff going on in anime and stuff. I don't know. I can't say that my morning was good. Instead, I woke up absolutely broken. And did we just say... No, we didn't say that to her. The room was left with a bright sunlight. Outside the window, birds was lay heavily chirping. I regularly dragged myself into a sun precision and scanned it. I slowly started to recall the evening of the previous day. A trip, a silent ghost game, falling asleep, and having this CG again. Yeah. A kiss on the cheek. I blushed immediately. Bro, this is like a Tome, it's, like a girl's perspective stuff going on. Be like, oh well, he kissed me, then I was blushing, like shoot. I was so surprised I'd been knocking off of reality for a while. The main problem is how should I treat her now? At first glare, nothing special had happened, but besides, she's the last girl in the whole camp from which one would expect some action. You know, I feel like we should play this off. Nothing. She's just a little girl. That's it. This was me. I'd be like, nah, no, you're a little girl. I don't want nothing to do with you at all. This is seriously why I think, like, really. Besides, she seemed to. I mean, oh my god, hold on. She seemed to be, as best, to be a little sister, nothing more. Right, right, right. Oh lord, it's like some Hakaoki crap. But seeing as a dude's perspective, see as a girl that's a little sister, and that's it. Bro, you're getting me back to one of the Shinsegumis. You're really bringing me back to one of them. Like, shoot. But for her arriving, I was more than a big brother. Though perhaps I just imagined all that and there was no hidden meaning, deep motivation, or issue to far reaction, concluding in this kiss. Just expression of gratitude. Elias definitely captured definition of capture of a son deed, and could easily turn simple things into a common ones. Finally, I decided to pull off the matter, intentionally the time I could meet her face to face. The clock showed 11. Being told the sunlight didn't wake me up for breakfast. However, I should worry. There wasn't much time left until lunch. Took my bag of wash and cross and went to my wash endurance. Man, I didn't meet anybody on the way. Probably all the pioneers are busy with their own thing. The place near the business was decided to. But 5 minutes later, a brigade stood in front of a cavalier cabin, thinking of what to do next. Nothing worthwhile had come to my head. I sat in the desk chair and possibly couldn't have stayed there until lunch, but I dawned from my tray by a familiar voice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey. I looked up and saw Silva, who was smiling at me sweetly. Hey. You overslept again. Seemed like it. That's no good. Perhaps it was. Where are you going? Perhaps I was not really interested in Sylvia Iker for today, but I wanted to keep the conversation going. Oh man. Well, I got some things to do. How you can give me a kiss CG with a lolly, but you can't give me a kiss CG with hell, like, whatever. Maybe they couldn't draw one. I don't know. I see. Silence followed. She was about to leave when